that's not a possessive kind of ours, it's a connection kind of ours. We cannot own the sunlit sky. We like to think we can own property, but you know, I'm not sure we really do. And there's something about the larger connection that calls us to pay attention to the fact that it isn't ours, we're borrowing it. And the people who were there before us were not dumb heathens. Now, we also had a couple of folks from Mexico, from Mayan extraction at the conference. And one of them, amazing young woman, has done studies about the Mayan calendar. This is the Mayan calendar. And I understood very little of what she said. But the point she made was that this is not just an accident, the way the Mayan calendar was put together. And because it ended doesn't mean the end of the world. It means a time, in Mayan understanding, of resting and preparing for the next one. So there's an ongoingness. There's something about we keep going and we organize it in a certain way. And interestingly enough, the Mayan calendar is probably more accurate than the calendar we use. These were not dumb people. And yet, the Europeans who came and took over the land characterized them as dumb heathens. Not true. Not true. So another piece of understanding I came away with was this sense of wanting to find out what native traditions brought to us. What can we learn from them? And you'll hear more about that next week when I talk about my California mission experience. These two different aspects of my sabbatical were related. So let's remember, we don't inherit Earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. Evidently, this was a quote that was on the sign one week this summer. I was trying to put it up there again, or maybe it's the one that's there today. Ron and I talked about how important it is to remember that we don't own this Earth, that we live here, and if we keep in mind that there are those who are going to follow us, then we keep it in good condition that we can pass it on. I learned a whole lot of things and you just kind of got dumped on with a lot of it. But I encourage you to ask me if you have questions, if you want to know more about a particular aspect. And I also encourage you, if you ever have the chance, go to Ghost Ranch. It is truly an amazing place. This is a formation called Chimney Rock. And you can see how high it is. And these amazing rocks that are sentinels there that remind us that we are part of a larger creation.